Okay, so I've been having all these technical problems, and it'll be very interesting to see when I check the video. I think that we got disconnected sometime a while back there when I was trying to teach the imperative. So we're going to give that another shot. So I was trying to teach the imperative mood, and I don't think it got recorded. So here we go again. The imperative is a mood. It is not a tense. It relates to orders, invitations, and requests. So giving orders. Allez, va, allons. Go, go, let's go. Donnez, donne, donnons. Go, give, donnons. We could also say, potentially, donne-moi, give to me, donne-moi. Dansez, danse, dansons. Okay, so it's easy to make the imperative. Okay, it's the one time when the to does not take an S. So if I'm telling you just to eat, mange, mange. If I'm saying let's eat, mangeons. If I'm telling a group of people to eat, manger, manger. There's this little curiosity that happens with être and avoir. So être and avoir are always very irregular. If I'm telling let's imagine that I'm telling a student to be careful, I have to say, let's go back. To be careful, sois prudent, be careful. If I say, soyez, par exemple, soyez calme, soyez calme. If I say, you know, I don't think I was sharing the screen. I think I'm totally kerfluxed aujourd'hui. So let me start that again. Okay, here we go. So imperative, orders, invitations, and requests. So, allez, va, allons, donnez, donne, donnons, dansez, danse, dansons. You make it by taking the indicative and you take off the S and the ER verb. Mange, let's eat, mangeons, group of people, eat. So here we go with this sois. Soyez prudent, ou sois prudent, be careful. Soyons sages. Let's be smart about this. Soyons sages. Sage means wise. Soyez à l'heure. Be on time. Soyez à l'heure. So it's this very different version. It's called the subjunctive, this conjugation, and you've probably not seen it before. It is also the subjunctive is used with avoir too. So when you give orders, and I can only really think of good orders in the negative, like telling somebody, n'aie pas peur. N'aie pas peur, don't be afraid. So don't have fear, because remember the expression is j'ai peur. J'ai peur des serpents, par exemple. J'ai peur des serpents. N'aie pas peur, il n'y a pas de serpents ici. Don't be afraid, there's no snakes here. Ayons la gentillesse de bien regarder la présentation. And again, ayons la gentillesse, so be nice enough to watch the presentation. Ayez, again, what comes to mind is things that are negations. N'ayez pas ce mine triste. Don't have this sad look. Okay, so the last thing is this funny euphonic S that is a part of the imperative. So these are expressions. On y va, you've probably heard. Allons-y is the same, but when you have on y va, it is not classically imperative because you have the pronoun. So notice the pronoun is gone. So it's not nous allons-y, it's just allons-y, let's go. Allons, and you need an S. Va-y. So if I tell you just to go, va, which is va. But if I say go ahead, va-y, you need that S. If I say eat, it's just mange. Mange. But if I say let's eat some or eat some, telling you to eat some, mangeons, have some, mangeons. So you add the S. If there's an on, you add the S. If there's a y, there's already the S there, mangeons. So we don't have to worry about that one. Okay, let's get out of here and let me remember to share when we go to Français Interactif. And my computer has crashed and Moodle, Zoom has crashed on me today. I just don't know what is going on. All right, so let's just look at these last exercises. Okay, so let me share this exercise with the imperative right here. Okay, so to give, I need to give advice, tell somebody what to do in this exercise. So, exercice 27, on la page 205. Okay, so somebody says to me, je suis fatigué. My response would be, va au lit, repose-toi. So certain, as you know, certain verbs in French, je me repose, repose, take a reflexive pronoun. So I'm telling this person, tu te reposes, but it's not the way the order works in French. You have to say repose-toi ou va au lit. So va does not take the little reflexive pronoun, so it's easy. Va au lit, repose-toi, rest. Je trouve pas de copain. So there we could say something like cherche Tinder or match. Cherche match. Va au club. Okay, so advice, orders. Je suis toujours en retard pour mon cours de 10 heures. So maybe you remember from chapter 4, se dépêcher. So it's one of those verbs that takes a little pronoun. Dépêche-toi le matin. Le matin, dépêche-toi le matin. Get up earlier in the morning. Or you could say, for number 3, quitte la maison à l'heure. Leave the house on time. Quitte, so la maison à l'heure, or earlier. Okay, so for number 4, j'ai faim, mais j'ai pas assez d'argent pour aller au restaurant. So cook yourself something, or just cook, cuisine. Cuisine. How about cuisine dans la cuisine? Cook in the kitchen. Number 5. J'ai envie d'aller au cinéma, mais ma copine, mon copain ont envie de rester à la maison. If I would tell somebody if they want to go to the movies, va au cinéma. Va au cinéma. It's fine if your copain doesn't want to go. Va au cinéma. Je vais à une fête ce soir, mais j'ai pas de voiture. Prends le bus. Take the bus. Prends Uber. Prends Uber. So these are orders or requests. J'ai besoin de livres pour mes cours. Achète-les. Buy the books. Buy them. Achète. Achète-les. Meaning the books. Achète-les. Il fait trop chaud dans ma chambre. Open the window, right? Achète-les. Ouvre la fenêtre. Fais où? Allume on va dire, ouvre la fenêtre, ouvre la fenêtre. Or how about turn the air conditioning down? Baisse la clim. La climatisation. Turn it down. Baisse la climatisation. So those are orders. Achète, ouvre, etc. Okay. And we're going to do, I think that's it, actually. I'm going to do one more exercise. Yeah, in the book. So let's just do this. Trouver un appartement. Relier les équivalents dans la table suivante. Then we're going to do one more dictée, which will help you for your final. And we're going to look at Moodle again and see what's coming due. Okay, so here we go. Est-ce que l'appartement est toujours à louer? So what would that be? What floor is it on? Is the apartment still for rent? How much is the deposit? How much is the rent, including the utilities? Is it an electric, gas, or gas-powered heater? What is the closest metro? When is it available? Is the internet service included in the utilities? Donc, est-ce que l'appartement est toujours à louer? So I asked you to watch a video that involved an appartement, une maison à louer. And so, louer means to rent. Est-ce que l'appartement est toujours à louer? Quand est-il disponible? Quand is when, so quand est-il disponible? À quel étage est-ce qu'il se trouve? À quel étage est-ce qu'il se trouve? So what floor is it on? Quelle est la station de métro la plus proche? Super facile parce que ici, what is the closest metro station? Quel est le montant de loyer? Quel est le montant du loyer? Charge compris. Charge compris. Est-ce que le chauffage électricité ou au gaz? Est-ce que le chauffage est électrique ou au gaz? Alors, électrique ou au gaz. Est-ce que l'Internet est inclus dans les charges? Alors, évidemment, Internet. Et finalement, quel est le montant de la caution? Quel est le montant de la caution? How much is it for the deposit? Okay, so some of those words that you see here, like louer, disponible, le loyer, are on the listening final. So louer, to rent. Loyer, the rent. So how much is the rent? Can I rent it? Est-ce que l'appartement est toujours à louer? So let us go to this last little visit of Moodle. And I know that today I'm all over the place because the Zoom kept dropping and I have no idea why. So I have tried to log on and off Zoom about 4 times for this class. And then at some point I was recording myself with no sound. So I do apologize. All right, coming up, you should look over the final review. You should do your petit projet, and I will make sure that that is available if you haven't done it yet, so you can upload it. You should do your grammar for chapter 8. Tomorrow you have a quiz. So here is the quiz. Une maison à louer, and then here's the actual quiz, and we just went over what louer means. I would like to go over one last thing, which is your last dictée. Okay, and then we're going to call it quits. Okay, so let me share this screen Did I share the Moodle with you? I don't think I did. Oh, so let me do that again. Here we go. I don't know what. I don't think you saw any of that. You have grammar. You have a petit projet. You have une maison à louer. So that is an exercise you should practice for the final or for the quiz. You have a quiz due tomorrow. And the final, you don't see it, but it is, it will be visible starting tomorrow. And then I'm making it due on the, so I think I made it due on, for the 19th. So you will have the 19th until the 19th to do the final. All right, and it'll be visible. I know you don't see it right now. So let us do one last dictée. Okay. So let me just do this in another way because I don't want you to see the words as we do it. Okay. Let me remember to screen share it and make sure the sound is on. What a mess this class has been. All right, so here we are. You are going to try to write what I read to you. Est-ce que vous aimez cette pièce? Est-ce que vous aimez cette pièce? Elle est la salle de séjour. Elle est la salle de séjour de ma grand-mère. Nous avons passé beaucoup de Noël chez elle. Sa maison est au nord de Thibodeau, à une petite ville qui s'appelle Donaldsonville. Les meubles sont très vieux, mais je les adore parce que je jouais sur les fauteuils et canapés quand j'étais petite. So I'm going to read it again. Est-ce que vous aimez cette pièce? So that was right here. Est-ce que vous aimez cette pièce? Ensuite, elle est la salle de séjour de ma grand-mère. Nous avons passé beaucoup de Noël chez elle. Nous avons passé beaucoup de Noël chez elle. Sa maison est au nord de Thibodeau, à une petite ville qui s'appelle Donaldsonville. Les meubles sont très vieux, mais les meubles sont très vieux, mais je les adore parce que je jouais sur les fauteuils et canapés. Je les adore parce que je jouais sur les fauteuils et canapés quand j'étais petite. So, quand j'étais petite. So let us now look at the responses for that. And voilà. So hopefully you are catching this. Est-ce que vous aimez cette pièce? Elle est la salle de séjour de ma grand-mère. Nous avons passé beaucoup de Noël chez elle. Sa maison est au nord de Thibodeau, à une petite ville qui s'appelle Donaldsonville. Les meubles sont très vieux, mais je les adore parce que je jouais sur les fauteuils et canapés quand j'étais petite. So here's really what I want you guys to be noticing. vocabulary from chapter 8. Passé composé, nous avons passé beaucoup de Noël chez elle. Sa maison est au nord de Thibodeau, une petite ville qui s'appelle Donaldsonville. Les meubles sont très vieux, mais je les adore parce que je jouais imparfait. Direct object pronoun. I love them because I used to play on her fauteuil and canapé, chairs and couches quand j'étais imparfait petite. Okay, so let me just go back. I can't emphasize enough. My apologies that today the Zoom was not working right. This is what is due. You have your grammar for chapter 8. You have a petit projet. You have a maison à louer. You should practice that. You have the quiz. So this is like the practice for the quiz. And you'll have a final due on the 19th. Okay, sorry about today's technical issues, and I will say au revoir, bonne chance, and I look forward to getting your work.